demonstrations, innovations, and native plant bingo. It's all happening here at the 32nd Annual Landscape Industry Show in downtown LA. You'll find more people here with dirt under their fingernails than any other trade show in the country. I'm David Walrod. You're watching Urban Dirt Best in Show. Hey guys, we're at our first demonstration, and it's a tree pruning demonstration to help you keep your trees really healthy and structurally sound. The gentleman right here in the tan coat, that's Brian Kemp. He's the director of the Urban Tree Foundation, a really cool organization. Make sure you Google that. Check it out. Okay, now when you give these demos, what do you think is the light bulb that goes off in everybody's head? What piece of information do you give and everybody's like, ow?
That you train tree over a period of years, that branches stay where they are, stay in the same place in the tree and grow larger in diameter. Right. They do not grow up with the tree. I've
actually had that question before. You know, does this branch continue to grow up, or does it stay here? It's all cleared up.
That's the epiphany moment for a lot of people,
right.
that they stay there and that you have to train the tree over a period of time.
Right.
It's not a one-shot.
Wow, this is great. So who am I talking to today?
I'm Rose Epperson, and I'm an arborist, ISA certified arborist from Porterville, California.
Wow, I'm David. I'm a host, and I live in LA. All right.
There's lots of arborists in LA, David.
In all seriousness, Rose actually has a very important message to deliver, and she's doing it through an organization. Rose, tell us a little bit about.
So I'm the executive director for the Western chapter of the International Society of Arboriculture, and what we do is we bring together professionals and aficionados that care for trees in urban and rural environments. Arborists are professionals who care for your trees.
Right, and why is it so important to have an arborist take care of your tree?
Well, your tree is actually more than just an amenity to your home. It can save you money on your electric bill. It can bring in different woodland animals, provide shade, shelter, and certainly gives us a sense of spirit with nature. And arborists are trained and knowledgeable to make sure that that tree is providing the best benefits for you as a homeowner or just an average city guy.
Right, so a lot of things that we overlook and maybe bringing in our own ways of pruning things or feeding something is not necessarily always going to be the way to go if you want the longevity of the tree and its true purpose.
That's right. What an arborist can do is marry your environment to the best practices for the trees and do it in a safe way, and they're usually licensed and insured to take care of it.
Now, how do people find this information?
You can find us on the web at wcisa.net or treesaregood.org.
Great, excellent. Thank you, Rose.
Thank you.
Rose the arborist. Hey guys, I'm with Paul Britt of Cast Lighting, and he's going to tell us a little bit about his product. Paul, welcome to Urban Dirt.
Thank you very much.
What do we got going on here?
Got a new system. We can light it. We can put this on a fence post, a chain link fence. We can light up 500 feet of fence for the cost of turning on a 200-watt light bulb at night.
Whoa, that's amazing. Hey guys, I'm standing with Sharon of NDS, and they have a really interesting product here. Some of you might have heard of what we call a French drain. You dig a trench, you put gravel in it, and then you bury it with soil, but that creates a way for water to leave wherever you want it to leave. They have a product here that is really cool to me. Tell us a little bit about it, Sharon.
Sure, this product is called Easy Flow, and it's a gravel-free French drain system. So basically, instead of hauling heavy gravel to your job site and putting it in a trench, once the trench is dug, you can put this in the product in the trench instead. You can see that it's pre-engineered. I can carry 50 feet of this myself on my shoulder. It comes in 10-foot sticks, and it's connected easily with internal corrugated couplings. In fact, NDS offers a free trial voucher on this product. If you go to ndspro.com/easyflow, you can download a free product voucher good for up to 50 feet or half off your first installation.
And now how long does something like this last?
This could last up to 100 years or more. This is not biodegradable. This is landfill, folks. This isn't going anywhere. Unlike gravel, in fact, gravel is worse than this only because gravel eventually will turn into dust once
it'll break down in the dirt
down.
and eventually it'll be compacted again.
That's correct.
Right.
Versus using these poly beads inside, which are engineered to actually facilitate the movement of water and allow it to either percolate into the ground or go out to a bioswale or wherever you decide to terminate your drainage.
Wow, that's really cool. I think the huge advantage of this is just the weight alone, that you're not lugging around bags and bags of gravel or having to order it and have that transported.
That's right.
And all those costs.
The costs come in the labor savings, especially on bigger jobs. And we've had some contractors actually tell us about wetlands where they've had to install drainage and they couldn't bring a gravel truck onto that property. They would get stuck. So a product like this is hand carryable. It's perfect.
Innovation. You see, we found some innovation. Sharon, thank you very much.
Thank you.
From NDS, and I suppose we have to tell our contractors if we want this product.
That's right,
in our homes.
ndsflow.com.
All right, awesome. Thank you very much. A lot of people don't even know what soil pH is. Can you give us a brief description of what soil pH is?
Soil pH is basically the chemistry of the soil. It's basically whether it's acidic or alkaline. Typically, most of your plant material like the soil is a little on the acidic side, which would be a pH of 7 or less. There are some plant material that like it on the alkaline side, but for the most part, most of your plant material likes the soil a little on the acidic side. So that's basically what the pH is. It's just a measure of the soil, the acidity or alkalinity of the soil.
Okay, and I do remember something about nutrients being available if you had a certain, the correct pH, right?
Once again, the pH is very critical. Certain nutrients will not release if the pH is either too high or too low. So you want that balance, and then there's certain other elements in the soil, regardless of the pH, like zinc, for example.
Right.
That just doesn't release.
Right.
So, but for the most part, the soil pH needs to be ideal in order for like the potassium and phosphorus, nitrogen to release, basically.
So it's important to pay attention to all those things, you guys. We set ourselves up for failure if we don't listen to guys like LIFO at EarthWorks. Hey guys, I'm standing with Tom of Sprinkler Times. Tell us what you got, Tom.
We've created an app that will tell you the number of runtime minutes to program into your timer that's not a smart timer. So this is for conventional timers. So we give you the run times all through. So all you have to do when you operate Sprinkler Times is tell it what zip code you're in, and then the program will determine the historical weather information for every zip code across the United States, and then you tell it what type of plant you have, what type of sprinkler you have, what type of soil, and your sun exposure, and it will develop the run times for every single month of the year. This is a fantastic water conservation product that is the bridge between not knowing how many minutes to do your run times and going to a smart timer.
Well, I can imagine once you know how to maneuver around it, it becomes very easy at that point. Do you guys offer a tutorial online or how to set up at least?
There are fantastic tutorials. See this scroll bar going across the page here?
Sure.
Every page has its own unique scroll bar, so it tells you exactly what to do. The user interface on this app is just incredible. So we have the scroll bar, and then the help menu here, we have 20 different help menus that are videos ranging in about 2 minutes per video. And if you watch these videos, you'll know more about irrigation than you ever need to know as a consumer.
It's crazy how irresponsible I feel for just setting my sprinkler for a season and walking away. This makes it so much more smarter, so much more precise, an excellent innovation. Needless to say, thank you very much, Tom, for sharing all that information with us.
Thanks for stopping by, buddy.
Yeah, definitely. Hey guys, I'm with Lisa of Old Town Fiberglass, and I don't think too many of us get to see fiberglass exactly like this. Lisa, thank you for being on Urban Dirt.
My pleasure.
Tell us a little bit about what we're seeing here.
Well, this is our brand new item that we're rolling out with. It's called the Blossom, and it was designed by Mia Lair and Associates in LA, and we built it for her. We're going to be marketing it to the rest of the industry now. We make custom planters in all kinds of custom colors. Our plant is in the city of Orange in California. We manufacture everything there.
Everything's local.
Yes, everything's local.
Yep.
And we're out here today just trying to meet some people that are in our LA local area.
Yeah. Now, what are some of the advantages to having fiberglass in your life?
Okay. Well, they are lightweight.
Sure.
And they're extremely durable.
Okay.
They can go on rooftops, so you can plant them with you know, the full soil and
Right.
trees, but they can go up on roof decks, balconies, because you don't have the weight factor.
Awesome.
Completely waterproof. You don't ever have to seal them. We can customize them pretty much to any way you'd like to see them.
Excellent. Now, how is drainage with something like this?
You can opt for drainage. It's part of our service that we provide. You can specify where you'd like to have the drain holes.
You guys have it all taken care of.
We do, we do. We have little plugs that you can disconnect. We also have a sub-irrigation watering platform that you can siphon the water out of or drain it with the plugs.
Right.
And they're all completely built in and fiberglassed in, so they come as a complete unit.
Awesome. How do we get a hold of, how does the rest of the public get a hold of your product?
Well, you can go to our website at oldtownfiberglass.com.
Okay.
We advertise in all the local publications, the trade publications, landscape architecture, and some of the other architectural magazines. And I guess website, pretty
Awesome.
much.
Now, I have one
Very
more question.
usable.
One
Sure.
more question. Have you had any high-end clients, like a celebrity or something?
We've had many high-end clients.
She's not gonna say.
We have to sign non-disclosure agreements
there
all
you go.
the
All right,
time.
well, it's LA, folks. I had to ask. Thank you very much,
Thank
Lisa, for
you
your
so
time.
much. Appreciate it.
All right.